What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, to the finale of wuchangfallenfeathers. Boy oh boy, guys, has this been an experience. I'm already on my 4th playthrough of this game. I recorded so much. I'm like 2 trophies away from the platinum, but I have made a decision to not play this game anymore. As you know, like the gameplay you're watching right now, I'm heading to the final boss. I recorded this like a week. This is during my first playthrough. Since then, by the time you play the game now it's like almost September. The game is completely different. The developers added a patch where they fixed recovery time. Awesome. They fixed the time it takes Wuchang to take her healing potions. Okay. But for some reason, the bosses are hit harder. I don't know why. They do. Anyways, the biggest sin that they've done with this game, that they censored it. And you figured, oh, they censored it? What did they do to Wuchang? Did they cover her up in certain outfits, or what happened? No. They added a feature that when you defeat certain bosses, excuse me, that they don't die anymore. They just get exhausted. And there's extra dialogue, like Wuchang will tell them, oh, I will live on your legacy, or your memory will live on. It's just, I don't know, guys. I bought this game not because I'm a Dark Souls fan, but because I love supporting small indie teams and creative ideas, and they absolutely just spat on that. Had a little weird transition there. I actually went to kind of level up before I fought the last bad guy, but people were angry because they didn't want certain like historical figures to be killed, even though they're being depicted as demons. They didn't want them to be killed, so there was a big problem in China, and they censored the game. But I'm gonna shut up here for a second so I can let you guys see the intro here real quick.
Marrow and bone, ash and dust, run through me, blood of the ancient. Gates once shut, now wide open. The time is nigh. Hope all but forsaken, yet here I stand. All the power under my command. I must thank you, Wuchang. Heavens above, feathers within. Earth and soul aligned. All has become I. Feathering, fuel my ascension.
Boy oh boy, guys, this game. Yeah, the censorship, guys, I felt like, look, this is what made games like Stellar Blade so good. The devs there didn't care what people say. They didn't care that they hurt people's feelings. They had an idea and they went for it. If you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's on you. but the idea was theirs, and they just went for it, man. This game could have been so much bigger. I mean, I already think that them being it being a Dark Souls game, it lost a lot of points from me, because now they're trying to focus to be something that, you know, that has been done before, rather than being their own creative idea. Before I talk more about the censorship, look, some of the gripes that I have this game was the recovery time, the slow way she drinks her healing potion. My goodness, that was ridiculous. This is pre-patch. And another thing that I couldn't stand is how bad the locations of the shrines were. Like, oh my goodness, you have a big old area and there'll be 2 shrines in that whole big old area. Yeah, there'll be shortcuts that you can find to get to those shrines to make it easier, but between those shortcuts and shrines, there's a bunch of BS. Just like right there. See how he killed me in 2 shots? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But there's a bunch of BS, and sure, because they have to add this BS because it's a Dark Souls game. They have to add all this ridiculous. And before you guys tell me, oh, you know, you just gotta get good, you gotta be better. This is my first playthrough. This is game from my first playthrough. I'm already in my 4th. I'm 2 trophies away from the platinum. Just beating the last boss and getting the last vendor item, and I should have the platinum. But this game it's so bad to me. It disrespected me so much as a gamer that I don't even want this platinum on my list. I did everything that could possibly be done in this game. It's just I have a buddy of mine. He's here on YouTube. Check him out, Dexter Diesel. He loves those like Souls games. He's doing no hit runs in Souls games, man. Bloodborne, it's insane. He just got this game, right? I told him, I hope you enjoy this game better than I do, because you're gonna have a different experience than I did. Because I passed this game the first week and a half where it was out. I passed it, and with the whole censor patch, they didn't patch her, you know. They patched the boss fights. Like now, when you can't kill the bosses anymore. They just get exhausted, and they give you some line of dialogues, or you know, they talk to you. But the Chinese had a problem with these fictional characters being killed. They didn't have a problem being depicted as demons. That's okay. Hey, that's fine. But God forbid that you kill them in a fictional video game. Yes. And what do 505 go do? They censored it, they heard their cries, and they patched the whole damn thing. Now the game that I played, that I support, I don't like Souls games. I've been really clear about that. But the game that I supported, because it's a small dev team with great ideas, and this is the kind of stuff that brings love and passion back to gaming. That's the reason why I purchased this game to begin with. Now they went back and completely went against what they believe, and I think that's an insult to all gamers. 505 should not be allowed to make any more video games. Like, it's disrespectful. Like, how can you go back from things that you believe in? You had an idea, stick with it. People start crying, I know it's all about money. I know it's you know, losing money and finances or whatever. But don't you rather have your dignity and stick to your guns? Like, I don't know, man. I feel like for me, this game's, I was gonna give it a 5 out of 10 to begin with, because I'm rating it from my first experience. I can't rate it. You know, they fixed the recovery time and stuff. That's a little too late. I already experienced this game the way it is. That recovery time shouldn't have been as bad as it is. And it's just bosses too, man. They hit too damn hard. I'm right now I'm at level 287. I think the cap is 290, and the bosses hits, they still can hit you with one hit and wipe you out your health. It's a bunch of BS. This game could have been so much better. For me, it's a 4 out of 10, guys. Mediocre at best. And it's sad. Because now it's not... If there's ever a sequel to this game, I'm not going to be even interested because of the huge letdown 505 did. I can live with, hey, you know, they have bad recovery time and stuff, but they'll fix it. Fine, that's cool. But the whole censorship, I can't let that slide, guys. That to me, it's... I need developers that believe in themselves and that believe in the game that they created. Them censoring it shows that they will do anything to go to you know, earn a quick buck or to just please people, and they don't even care if they go against what they believe, and that's sad. But I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this. I do have a couple endings. There's 4 endings in this game, but I think there's only 3 because the 4th one is the same as another one, like a dream one, just with a narrator just talking a little bit more. It's pathetic. But before I go, back to the shrines, guys. There's a shrine when you fight Bai Wuchang, and this is the kind of stuff that pissed me off about this game. The little things, you know. The shrine, like I said, the shrines were in bad locations, far in between. And the Bai Wuchang, the only way to get that shrine is after you defeat her. So if she beats you, you have to take your ass back to the old shrine and walk all the way down. Like, I'm talking, it's a pretty good distance to walk back to where she's at. And not until you beat her, you get that shrine unlocked. Why not put the shrine right before the fight? And there's a couple shrines like that. And if you guys play this game, you know there's a shrine next to the perfect bride during the elevator. They say they fixed the elevator. The damage is done, guys. Why would you think it's funny? And it's not. Even Dark Souls veterans were so annoyed with this game, guys. But I'll show you the 3 endings. If you want to see the other ending, you can look it up here on YouTube somewhere else. I didn't even bother posting that one because it's the same crap as the good ending. So as you can tell, I'm a little I'm a little bit shooken, but it is what it is, guys. I'll let you check out the rest of this gameplay of this last boss fight, and I'll show you the worst ending, the okay ending, well, the worst ending, the Bai Wuchang ending, and the good ending. So oh, this game did something to me, guys.
The elixir shall be created. I cannot wait. Heaven's weight crushes all. Waves surge, cycles churn, void begins fall.
You have finally awoken. Rise, clothe these bones once more. You are awake at last.
You know me?
Indeed, time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.
Sister, are you awake?
Wuchang, you did it. Our journey found its true ending.
Alright, this is definitely better. Coming back to a game where gameplay is actually better, boss fights are actually better, recovery time is actually better, and coming back to a game where the ideas of a dev team don't change because people start crying about, oh, we don't want this and we don't want that. That's what separates Stellar Blade and Wuchang. And look, I had other videos planned for Wuchang. I was going to show other boss fights that I have recorded that I didn't show in the little mini series that I had here. But I can't. I'm like 2 trophies, so I think I just have to defeat the last boss again and get the last item for the vendor, and I get the platinum, but I just can't do it. Wuchang was an average experience. a game that could have been better than what it is, and now, I mean, it's crazy. The own dev team made it worse. So I got to come back to Stellar Blade, remind myself of what a good game looks like, what great gameplay looks like, guys. But this is where I'm gonna stop it. That was the finale of Wuchang. Doubt that we will ever see another video of Wuchang on my channel. It is what it is. They shot themselves in the foot. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Like always, love you, and I will talk to you guys later.